Hello, residents of the AMRs. For those who I haven't met yet, my name is Larry, and I am the residence director for the AMRs. Although, with the amount of emails that I send, it's like you already know. I wanted to take some time to wish you all good luck with your first ever college finals. You made it.
Oh my God!
I know that all, if not many of you, are currently busy with studying, working on projects or group projects, and even finishing up some of those last few papers. So I do not want to take up too much of your time, but I did want to go over something that I have been receiving a lot of questions about from the RAs that many of you have been asking about, and that is winter break closing. The first thing that's really important for students to know in regard to break closing is that students are expected to leave 24 hours after the last final. So if that's not something you've been thinking about or haven't been thinking about your departure plans, I highly recommend that you start taking a look at where your finals lay out right now and starting to come up with some plans.
I'm waiting.
I would also like to add that when you leave for break, you do not need to take everything with you when you leave. Just the necessities. Your room does not need to look like how it did when you moved in August. The next thing that you will need to do is reach out to your RA ASAP to give them your anticipated departure date. Your RAs will be following up with you to get that information, so help us out by reaching out to them so they don't have to track you down. By tomorrow, you will notice a winter break checklist that is attached to the exterior of your main room or suite door. This is the winter break closing checklist. Please be aware that staff are required to check the rooms for safety reasons prior to break, so this means that staff members will be in your room to check it out. Upon departing for the semester, please make sure that you sign the bottom of this page. As you can see, there's a residence signature and date for you to write and sign so we know when the student and residents of that particular room have left for break. Please remember that halls officially close at 10 a.m. Wednesday, December 22nd, and will reopen at noon on Sunday, January 2nd. And as you can see on this winter break closing checklist are all the things that you'll need to make sure that you and your roommates work out to get checked. You want to make sure that you unplug all electronics and appliances, excluding refrigerators. Please make sure that you clean out your refrigerator. Nothing smells more than spoiled milk. You want to make sure that you empty all trash and discard all your perishables, or else you might find yourself a mouse friend when you return. Leave your room in the state of general cleanliness and order. Make sure that you close and lock the windows and close the blinds. You want to make sure that you secure your valuables, and you want to set the thermostat to a low heat setting around 70 degrees. Make sure you turn off all the lights and lock the door. And please, don't forget to sign at the resident signature at the bottom of the page. The last thing that I'll mention that's really important to know about winter break closing is that you should really read an email from the housing operations team titled The Winter Break 2021 Newsletter. I'm not going to cover this in great depth because you all receive it through email. So it's broken up by sections. So we have the testing requirements. So they talk about winter break requirements and also intersession requirements for testing. What to do if you're feeling under the weather. Before leaving campus. The office hours for the housing operation during winter break. Dining program. Mail services. What to do if you're not returning for spring 2022. And how to plan ahead for summer housing 2022. Please make sure that you check out that email. Thanks so much for watching. Best of luck with finals and the rest of the semester. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.